friends, how are you doing? I'm just out at the dog park, walking my dogs and playing a game of fetch with my big boy Jasper, the black and white dog. And it brought up a thought for me. So Jasper loves to play with the ball. I throw the ball, he runs and gets the ball, brings it back to me. We do it over and over and over again. And when we're not actually engaged in the game of fetch, he carries the ball around in his mouth. And it kind of reminds me of how sometimes we let certain people or certain situations play with us, but not in a fun way. In a way where someone does something like throw a ball or throw out an accusation or throw out a complaint or throw out a criticism, and we chase after it and we grab onto it and we bring it back to this person or this situation and basically hand it back to them so they can do it again. And we chase after it and we grab onto it and we bring it back, and then this person or situation does it again. But who's really doing it? Who is the one who is actually engaged in the play? It's usually us. I'm still playing ball, in case you're wondering what all the ups and downs are about. And so when we allow ourselves, and we allow ourselves to be manipulated into playing someone else's game, and then continue to engage in the back and the forth, we are totally giving away our power to a situation to an extent, but more so we are consciously choosing to participate. And it's the choosing to participate that keeps the game in this perpetual motion, this always back and forth. And then even when the game pauses or the game stops, we carry the ball that was thrown around, just like Jasper usually does. He'll carry it for hours while we're walking. And even though the game is done, he's still got the ball in his mouth. And because the ball is in his mouth, it limits the other things that he's capable of doing. It limits his ability to run and sniff to a certain extent. It limits his ability to chase a squirrel or whatever it is. But the point is, he carries it with him, and we do the same thing. Often after a situation is done, especially if it's a repeated ongoing situation, we carry the problem with us and we hold it so tight, and it impacts on everything else that we can do because we are limited by carrying this situation with us. At all times, it stays in our thoughts, or it's right in the back of our mind, itching and scratching. And sometimes the best solution is to, first of all, not engage in the game. And secondly, if you've engaged in the game and it's not benefiting you, if it's not providing you with a sense of peace, if it's not providing you with a place to be authentic with yourself and someone else in a relationship, then put the fucking ball down and stop carrying it around and stop playing the game. And generally, once we choose to stop playing the game, we take our power back, and either the person or the situation that was involved in the throwing for us and making us run and chase and bring it back will quickly lose interest. And we'll realize that, okay, the jig is up, the game is done, and you have reclaimed your power. So if you're chasing a ball for fun, that's one thing. If you're chasing a ball because it's an instinctive reaction or a pattern of behavior that you have with someone, and you're giving them your power to control your reactions, just pause and think, is this where I want to be? Is this what I want to do? Or do I just want to put this ball down once and for all? And generally, that's a really good solution. So I hope this was helpful today. I hope Jasper doesn't mind me using his excitement for the game of fetch to illustrate a point. But just don't let people make you do tricks. You choose how you behave, how you respond, who you respond to, who you engage with, and reclaim your power. That is a very big step in healing from trauma and from things that have happened to us in our lives and circumstances with people. And what I teach is giving you the power to reclaim all the little bits of yourself that you've scattered around, all those little bits of energy that have been given away or hidden away or taken away, so that you can fully embrace your own authenticity. So I hope this little story helps someone out there. And again, as always, if you are interested in really diving deep into healing your trauma, or just changing your mindset to live a happy and successful and fulfilled life, reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you. Much love, everybody. Bye-bye.